Wilson Hartnell finally to get okay 4SB plus SA by 2 into Y by X into B by A whole square equals to R2 minus R1. Okay, is it audible to you? Please respond. Is it audible?
No, sir.
And are you visible my screen?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. So we have covered in earlier class, that is the our Wilson Hartnell governor. So in this 4SB finally to get the formula, that is the 4SB plus SA by 2 into Y by X into B by A whole square equals to FC2 minus FC1 by R2 minus R1. So yesterday someone asked the raised the doubt, that is how we write the our S into B by A. So if you are observing the our particular observing this position, so in that what they said in our in earlier, so that is the our total downward force on the sleeve. Okay, they said in this place total downward force on the sleeve. So sleeve also have the some weight, so that from that weight already given that value is the mg, capital mg is the weight. And okay, and SA is there, stiffness of auxiliary spring is there, stiffness. So S is there, and tension in the auxiliary spring is there, S is there, but only have consider the at the sleeve position forces. So what is the tension in the auxiliary spring is there, that is okay, how much of effect, that effect, tension of the our auxiliary spring effect in our sleeve position up to our sleeve position. So this position, okay, so this position, how much of tension is there, so how much of tension is transmitted to the particular place. So that is S into, okay, the tension already there, S is there, but so the total tension is not transmitting this this place. So that is also multiplied with the our distance is there, some distance. So that is the our up to our pivoted point. Okay, so that pivoted point is there. So that is the our B is there. Okay, B by our A. And so what is the distance is there up to our reaches to the our tension of the our auxiliary spring, that is the B by A. So B by A is there. Okay, so that much of tension only at the sleeve. Okay, but the thing is, tension in the auxiliary spring is yes, okay, but at the sleeve position, how much of the tension is attaining? So that is the our mg plus sb by a. Okay, so that's why we have written in our area. So now similarly to make the all the equations, so then finally to get that is the our 4 into sb plus sa by 2 y by x into b by a whole square equals to fc2 minus fc1 by r2 minus r1. So in this, let us take the one is there, that is the our auxiliary. Okay, sorry, auxiliary. When the auxiliary spring is not used, so then when we are not usage of the auxiliary spring, so auxiliary spring means, so just you will observe the diagram. So in this area, okay, this spring is not used. So then SA is also going to be 0. Okay, SA equals to 0. When we are substituting the SA value 0, then this entire equation is also going to be 0. Okay, so then the remaining term is 4SB equals to, okay, 4SB equals to FC2 minus FC1 by R2 minus R1. So similarly, write SB value only, FC2 minus FC by 4 into R2 minus R1. Okay. Now we are also discussing the problem. Okay. Regarding with the Wilson governor. Just now observe the our given values. M equals to small m equals to 2 kg, and R1 is the 125 mm. Hello, is it audible clearly? Just listen. Please respond.
Yes, sir, it's audible.
Okay, thank you. So the problem is, okay, the given values are directly to given. So M equals to 2 kg, R1 equals to 125 mm, and R2 equals to 175 mm, and N1 equals to 240 RPM, and N2 equals to 250 RPM. So when we have our N1 value and N2 value, simply to find our angular speeds, angular velocities also. So that is the omega 1 equals to 2 pi N1 by 60 and omega 2 equals to 2 pi N2 by 60. From that, omega 1 is the 25.14 radian per seconds and omega 2 is the 26.2 radian per seconds. And X and Y also given. X value is the 150 mm, Y value is the 100 mm. And they may also, given SB. SB is also given. Okay, SB. So SB value is how much? So that is the 0.2 kilonewton per meter. SB equals to 0.2 kilonewton per meter. Now, going to solve the particular problem. So S equals to equivalent stiffness of the auxiliary spring. Okay, auxiliary spring referred to this. So S equals to, okay, S equals to SA into B by A whole square. When we take our equivalent stiffness of the auxiliary spring. Okay, equivalent stiffness of the auxiliary spring referred to the sleeve. So now we are going to calculate our FC1 value. FC1 FC1. So that is the at the minimum speed and at the maximum speed values. Okay, the controlling force at the minimum speed, at the minimum and at the maximum. So FC1 equals to m omega 1 square R1. So when we substituted the known values, that is the m is there and omega 1 is there and R is there. Just substituted the values. So then simply to get the FC1 is 158 newtons. And FC2 is the m omega 2 square R2. So that is our 2 into our omega 2 is the 26.2 square and R2 is the 0.175. So the value will come 240 newtons. So we know that, okay, the equation, final equation in our Wilson-Hartnell governor, that is 4 into SB, 4SB plus SA by 2 into Y by X into B by A whole square equals to FC2 minus FC1 by R2 minus R1. In our equation, what are the known values are there? Those all are substituted. Okay, so those are all are substituted. 4 into S is the 200. Okay. 200. So in our problem already mentioned the value 30 kilonewtons. That's 1 newtons. That's
Voice is
200
not audible,
newton
sir.
per meters.
Sir, voice is fluctuating.
Okay. FC1 and FC2 just calculated, and those two values are substituted in our main equation, Wilson-Hartnell governor equation. So that is our 4SB plus SA by 2 into Y by X B by A whole square equals FC2 minus FC1 by R2 minus R1. So known values are substituting in our equation. So then simply to get the value SA into B by A square, that is the 3818 Newton per meter.
సార్ ఆడియో ఆఫ్ చేస్తారు. అదే సార్ ఆడియో ఆఫ్ చేస్తారు.
Roll number 76.
Yes, sir.
Please respond. So now we will observe that okay, controlling force is there in the going to tell the our controlling force. So we may also discuss the three definitions. Those are the sensitivity of the governor and isochronous of the governor, and the third one hunting of the governor. So three definitions are very important: sensitiveness, isochronous governor, and hunting of the governor. Okay, so those definitions are very important. Are you hear my voice? Roll number 76.
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay. So in this governor means it is defined as ratio of the difference between the maximum and minimum equilibrium speeds to the mean equilibrium. The ratio of difference between maximum and minimum equilibrium to the mean equilibrium speed is known as sensitiveness of a governor. Sensitiveness of a governor. So in this, the governor has sensitive, very sensitive. Very sensitive means it is also responding quickly. Governor. So that means here sensitiveness means so the difference in maximum speed to the mean speed. So the formula is sensitiveness of governor goes to
వాయిస్ బ్రేక్ అవుతుంది సార్.
సార్ వాయిస్ బ్రేక్ అయిపోతుంది సార్.
వాయిస్ గట్టిగా లేదు సార్.
ఇక్కడ కనపట్లేదు సార్.
వాయిస్ ఇస్ నాట్ క్లియర్ సార్.
okay. So the definition of the sensitiveness of a governor means okay, the difference between the maximum and minimum equilibrium speeds to the mean equilibrium speed. So that is represented with, just you will observe the, okay, my screen. Sensitiveness of the governor equals to N2 minus N1 by capital N. So capital N is our mean equilibrium speed. Mean equilibrium speed again. So it may also return, okay, capital N equals to N1 plus N2 by 2. Okay, again, our mean equilibrium speed means N1 plus N2 by 2. So that is the our sensitiveness of a governor. Okay. Next definition, isochronous governor. Isochronous governor. So isochronous governor means a governor is said to be isochronous when the equilibrium speed is constant. When the equilibrium speed is constant, that means the range of speed is zero. The range of the speed is zero. Okay, for all radius of the rotations of the balls within the working range, within the working range. So that is the our isochronous governor. So that means just isochronous governor means simply to say that is the equilibrium speed is range of the speed is zero means n1 and n2 both are equal. Okay, difference, okay, we are not getting the any difference. Okay, so that is the isochronous system. Okay, isochronous system. So that is the isochronous governor. Next, the third one, hunting. Hunting of a governor. So the governor, hunting means a governor is said to be hunt if the speed of the engine fluctuates continuously above and below the mean speed. Okay, above and below the mean speed. So that is known as our hunting of the governor. So that means when the engine always fluctuated above and below the mean speeds, so then the governor will act as, so that means in this the governor is very sensitive. Then the fuel supply, okay, then he will also require the fuel supply within the large amount. Okay, with the large amount. So that may also happen by the help of particular, okay, particular system. Okay, so that is the hunting of a governor. Hunting of a governor. So that means suddenly to change the our speed or suddenly to carry the our load. So then then suddenly to give the that much of okay requirement of the fuel will also hand out to the our system. Okay, so that is the our hunting of the governor. Okay, hunting of the governor. Are you audible my voice?